Hey guys, okay. I haven't had a chance to read your comments. I was tied up most of the day yesterday and I got stuck in another snowstorm in like a blizzard or something. I I couldn't go any faster than 25 miles an hour, but I was in a 55, And it was real weird because um there was one car. I was driving northbound. There was a car going southbound that actually hit something, and it was a Jeep, Grand Cherokee or whatever, and it hit something or whatever they're called these days, and it hit like obviously a patch of ice and ended up veering off into the other lane. Well, from what I could tell, into the southbound lane or in the northbound lane, and then ended up like past the ditch onto a hill. And then they just had their flashers there, but the car was turned northbound. So it was headed southbound, then it turned all the way around. I thought, and nobody was there. And my guess is since there wasn't a tow truck, there wasn't police, and nobody stayed with the vehicle, my guess is somebody was drunk and they called somebody and said, "Get me out of here. I'm going to get a DUI if the cops find me," because that's what would have happened. Most likely, I suppose you could go over it where the keys in the ignition type of thing. I mean, because in the past, when just based on what I've seen in the past, and although it's not definite, but that was sort of the conclusion I came to. And when I saw that, I started slowing down. I said, it's just not worth it. So it took me almost an hour. And it's more like I don't know how to explain it. It creates slush, not real snow, which is basically melted snow, but like it creates inches of slush. I have never, in all the years I've lived here, seen half a century I've been in this state. I have never seen anything like it. But it's just like it won't end. And then there is supposed to be 8.5 more inches of this crap. It said that it was 4.6. It doesn't really look like it, though, from what I could see. But I mean, it's clearly, I really don't know what they are trying to do to our weather pattern, but it'll be sunny sky, blue, super beautiful. And then if that's allowed to happen, by the time 3:30, 4 o'clock rolls around, boy, they are spraying like mad. And then the sky will be just covered. And then this crap comes out. And it's basically nucleated ice crystals with surfactants. It's like really bizarre. And there are ruts, I'd say 6-inch ruts in the driveway for me to just get out of here. I don't even think I could do it on foot. It's bizarre. Every single aspect of our lives right now is being fucked with. Now, I wanted to touch base on a couple of different things. And I have a time limit on this damn thing, so I've got to try to move it past what I just said. So, I mean, it's just been so sort of weird, and I haven't really been on the YouTube because I didn't get back till maybe 11 o'clock last night, and then I had to, I stocked up on a lot of shit. I had to get it all out of the truck, and then I had to get it in here and organize, and it just took me till like 3 a.m, just bullshit. Anyway, so I was kind of scanning through television stations, and don't ask me why. I can't even believe I'm watching TV. But we have a cable package here that I've lived in a couple of rentals like this, but this is in the part of the association. And we have, kind of maybe 40 channels. It's nothing really, like I like to watch E, and we do not have that. When we have Bravo, and all the news channels are there. And, the Comedy Central right now, just kind of as an aside, is doing a new series, like the cartoon series or whatever, animated series called Royal Crackers. Will Meghan and Harry be making an appearance? And then they show like a little crown, like the kind that Meghan and Harry use for their logo. It's called Royal Crackers. Well, cracker being white. It's slang for being white. And they're royal crackers. Yeah. Basically putting the idea out there that royals are crackers. I know you probably don't get it, but okay. So I'm switching around. I go to this Stars Encore channel. And it says up next, and then, I'm doing other stuff. And then I happen to start watching this for a while. Called The Lost Leonardo. And as it's speaking about this painting, okay, the painting, the Salvator Mundi, allegedly a work by Leonardo da Vinci. And then they were interviewing the people, and then they showed how the art world and the world of basically high value, millions and millions and billions of dollars. There's this dude that kind of played some games to get the price jacked up on it, on the painting. And he was in Switzerland. I can't remember this guy's name. It might be in here. And he was in Switzerland, and, he was being very, kind of coy about how he, the different games that are played to get money. But then his father owned a shipping business, but before his father passed it on to him, he began a series of underground storage, which were called ports. And then he would have people coming in. They would be buying and selling art and other things of high value, and mainly art. I'm assuming it could be jewelry or something. In these vaults underground, secure vaults. And you guys probably know this shit. Maybe you don't. And how, since it's in Switzerland, it's basically, really quite easily a tax shelter. And income is being generated very, but that the whole question was this a Leonardo da Vinci painting or not? Okay. And I did watch the majority of it. It was, well, here, I'll just read the synopsis briefly. The film opens up, by introducing two American art dealers, Alexander Parrish and Robert Simon, who buy a painting titled after Leonardo at a 2005 auction in New Orleans for $1,175. Both think the work is a sleeper, a painting by a much better artist than is realized, although neither considers to be by Leonardo. They show it to the New York art restorer, Diane Modestini, who cleans away the overpainting and discovers that a position of a thumb has moved, i.e. pentimento, suggesting the painting is an original. She also finds that the lips are drawn with no line, a technique common to other paintings by Leonardo, which she takes as a sign that the painting is indeed his work. Modestini completes an extensive restoration of the work that lasts from 2005 to 2013. Parrish and Simon engage art dealer Warren Adelson, and it just goes on. Simon, Parrish, Adelson. Okay, it goes to the National Gallery, and I can keep going with this. Very interesting film. Okay. Now, let's not forget. Oop, that's not the one I wanted. Okay. Hunter Biden was out in the open buying and selling art. And as I was scanning on the channels, the show The Five on Fox News comes on, and Monica Crowley is spewing anti-Trump bullshit on clearly a bullshit indictment BS. They do not want this dude to run. They need that war, and they need to keep hiding their assets. And where the fuck are they? They're somewhere either in the Ukraine or in like one of these vaults that was showed that I saw. I mean, they are hiding money big time mad. The Bidens. So this a-hole, excuse my language, now I'm want proof that Hunter Biden's art sale is an influence peddling scam. And, when I clicked onto this, it said Google considers this to be incendiary and blah. I'm like, fuck this shit. President Biden's disreputable drug-addled son recently decided to sell his art, which sparked a round of hand-wringing over ethical implications. But it's okay. It's okay. This country is gone. You go to my Craze channel and you watch a video I have up there, if it's still there, where it is stated this country is effectively gone. We are people without a state, and I believe that. Hunter Biden's artwork will be sold at a private and confidential opening in LA, with the various pieces said to be priced over $75,500. This is a Clinton Foundation style corruption all over again, without the presence of a charity. But it's in plain sight. It's right out in the open. I'm sorry. I don't want anyone to think. This talks about the rise in the class. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, I would like to see more of the Hunter Biden shit, because he's got a crack pipe in the next thing. Well, this was a stupid article. It wasn't at all. I scanned over it. I think you get the drift, though. You have this criminal family out in the open doing no wonder Prince Harry can do whatever the fuck he wants, right? You see shit like this. So here's the third part of my video. Wait a minute. Okay. Here's the President of the United States. I'm going to have to turn the audio off. Now, try not to look at the guy on the left-hand side of the screen. Focus on what Biden is doing. He's grabbing this girl. She's clearly uncomfortable. There's a little baby. Look at what he's doing. He's rubbing her. He's massaging. And they're trying to find weird chart. They've been trying to throw Trump in prison or something of that nature since he took office. But let's not forget. He told Hillary, he's on her boob. Look at how weird this guy is. What? And I don't even believe he, WN. I have, I don't have any evidence to suggest that he did. What the fuck with this guy? Yeah, get the little boy out of there. But what kind of a parent would allow their kid to be this girl is uncomfortable. She doesn't want this. What is wrong with him? And what Harry is basically saying is, of course, they're holding shit against him. They have him on tape. They have the kid on tape. Oh my God. This makes me so angry. I can't bear. And then he's still massaging her. And he's probably pressing his penis in her back. because it's right at that level. Here's Elaine Chao. Is that Elaine Chao? Look at this. I don't know who the hell it is. I mean, Trump would make sure all this shit came down. And I think that, it would take the entire 4 years to do it. But we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And when I heard Monica Crowley spew this crap, I said to myself, she's not stating her opinion. She's reading a script. That's a line. They're trying to convince the American people not to vote for this guy. But I'm supposed to vote for this, what's his name, DeSantis guy, or this perv. Oh, and he will be back. Mark my words. I don't really know how much emotionally I can invest in the whole situation. I'm not even sure if I'm going to even bother casting a vote. Clearly, my votes are being spit out. I had one spit out in 2016 during the primary, and I had one spit out in the last election in the midterms. So I could get this damn governor out of here. His commitment was that if he got in, that there would never be another Democrat president, that it would never go to the D again because it's always been effed with. And I know the people that do it. It's a big group. I mean, I'm just waiting for these people to expire. I mean, they're all in that, like, there's mid to late 70s now. They're like of the Clinton age group. Just a little bit. I mean, Biden is like ancient. Isn't he like almost 90 or something? God knows. Okay. Again, he's got her penis up against her back. Look at this. And it's just, but these people aren't even noticing this because they're being, this one is the most gross. He's whispering, he's rubbing his nose against her. He doesn't even give a shit. Look at that. No, we don't want this anymore. We don't want this anymore, period. Okay. So, and what's his name? This DeSantis is it's just a distraction. That is a distraction. Oh yeah, I'm going to vote for Ron instead of Trump. And he's already kissing the behind of he would keep everything it would be no different. There'd just be less money for Biden, but they're not going to let that go away because they've invested and built so much, and they're taking the people of the US and just slamming them down, into like nothing. Like we're like gone as far as I'm concerned. Right now, I mean, good God in heaven. I get excited when I can buy a fucking tomato, Joe Biden, and this is exactly what you wanted, isn't it? I never remember seeing bare shelves or gas at $4 a gallon just hanging there. Let's bring it up 5, take it down 5. See, gas went down 5 cents a gallon. Yeah, but it just went up like $3 a gallon. Oh, well, why don't you just shut up and be glad that it's down the 5 cents? I mean, and people are so stupid that they believe this crap. Ugh, okay. I'm done. Okay. I just, sorry.